Last chapter, the group found themselves outside the mayor's house of Mapmore. Knowing there were still vampires inside, they took a moment to steel themselves and pushed inwards. They fought tooth and nail with the three thralls and the vampire within, and eventually emerged victorious. Although most were in rough shape, they decided to check out the town for any survivors. They found a small child hiding beneath the floorboards of a house, pale, ill, and weak. They tried their best to help him find his parents, but discovered that he had in fact become a dampier, and his sisters were still alive and well in Casvault.
My name is Ashley, and I play Lowbard.
Hi, my name is Brew, and I will be playing Kyrie.
Hi, I'm Nyx, and I'll be playing Avani.
Hi, I'm March, and I play Flint Bright.
Hi, my name is John, and I'll be playing Gooey.
And I'm Rob the DM, and welcome to the Homebrew. We return to you guys in the cart, kinda. We'll say, for expedience sake, it's been like 2 days on the road at this point. You'll have, I'm assuming when you're traveling, Gooey is setting up the house when you're on the road so that you're sleeping inside and stuff. You're on the road the second day. You're about halfway. You're going back down the same road you've gone down before. You see a couple of people going past, also in carts and stuff. One of them kind of looks over your cart like, damn, that's a nice ass cart, where'd they get that? And then they see Flint's fucking scribings on the back, the knife, and they're like, never mind, that's just lowered the fucking value of it. The kid turns around to Flint and he goes, hey, do you want to play a game?
No. I'm joking. Depends.
Do you want to play...
I mean, you did insult me.
Who can
You
hit
did
the
insult me last
softest?
time. I might kill this child if I punch them.
My dad used to play this game with me. Do you want to play who can hit the softest? He looks at you, he goes, you first.
I'm gonna uppercut this child.
You don't have to roll an attack. You can,
I start dueling.
unless you want to fucking like wail on this kid with like 3 HP.
I'm very much ready to. Is anyone gonna stop me? Because I will kill this kid.
You don't have to punch him full on, Jesus Christ!
This man insulted my livelihood.
I don't think I can... Well, if it's happening in real time, I don't think I can stop you from it, unless you're, like, winding it back.
Just like Flint starts stretching out his shoulder, just like, yeah, give me a second,
Come on,
kid.
say, come on.
I want to be limbo while I kill this child.
Like a real Popeye punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What role will that be?
Well, do you want to actually punch this kid, or are you just going to tap him lightly?
I'll tap him lightly then.
Okay. He kind of chuckles and he goes, oh, yeah, my turn. And he just fucking socks you in the gut and laughs and he goes, okay, you win.
I grab this child by the fucking... by the cuff of their shirt.
He's just chuckling.
This kid is 100% hopeful. This is like an open top carriage, right? Car.
I think so.
I just want to make that sure.
I mean, it's one of the ones where you can take the top off the top. So I'm assuming when you're like traveling, the top's probably down so that you're not getting bugs and wind and all that on you.
I stand up with this kid, just like, Jesus Christ. Grab him by the cuff of his shirt. Just like pick him up so he's like off of his feet.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. Right. That's it. You know, we don't have to be nice to you.
You were nice to me? You specifically were nice to me?
How old is this kid?
Like 11.
I could traumatize this child so much.
Why is that?
They already are traumatized.
I could traumatize them a lot more.
It's like, hey, you ever been on a pirate ship?
Yeah. What would Flynn do in this situation? I'm just trying to...
Let me roll a wisdom saving throw.
You can ask Kyrie.
Aren't you driving the carriage, little bird?
Yeah, but I think this entire time I've just been watching and waiting.
Waiting for Flint to murder a child.
Waiting for him to fucking try, yeah.
Flint has this kid by the cuff of their shirt and is going to like hold them over the edge of the moving car.
He kind of looks at the ground and stuff while he's like holding onto your arms, and he's like, you know, we're really not moving that fast. This doesn't seem that scary.
I stopped the car.
It's one horse carrying 7 people.
That's my wisdom saving throw. That's my wisdom saving throw
The
for you.
bad rolls
Thanks.
continue.
Put him in the car and sit down.
Is that command or
Yeah.
just right?
Yeah, that's
okay,
command.
Flint then. Okay, Flint accepts then.
You only have to obey for 6 seconds, though.
As soon as he is in the car, he scrambles to the front and sits next to Little Bird.
Like, I don't care normally, but can we at least just get back to the fucking town without a child dying in a cart?
He looks at you and he's like, so do you eat seeds and stuff?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Gooey leans over to Flynn and just says, in all honesty, he did have it coming.
Yeah, Flint over here is kind of trigger happy. Well, doesn't have a
What's a
you do have
trigger?
crossbow, actually.
That's right, I need to bring up Gooey's color chart.
A trigger is a part of
Flint
a
pulls
crossbow.
out the gun,
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, here's a gun. Have fun. You see, if you look down the barrel, you'll
Are you actually giving him
you'll
the
have
gun?
one.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Gooey turns a little bit, a weird mixture of orange and I guess purple as well. And Gooey just sort of nudges Captain and says, that wasn't very polite what he did. Shall we mess with him?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Gooey casts a hand forward. Can I have an intelligence saving throw from the child, please?
You can. 14.
They're
Yeah,
a
that's a
fucking
fail.
child. Of course they're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
You need to learn.
that's a fail. So I cast Phantasmal Force on them.
Okay.
So they now believe that there are like whispers. There's like a single fly that's just buzzing around and like going on their face, and is like constantly like as they swat at it, it's just like moving out and just out of their reach. And it's going to be doing that and just constantly saying, "You should apologize. You should apologize. You should apologize
He's
to the
just
captain."
swatting at it in the air.
Yep.
And he's like, Little Bird, can you get rid of the bug?
There's no bug.
There is no bug.
There's a bug.
Gaslight this
He like
child. Yeah.
slaps himself in the face trying to get like the bug off his face. There's a bug.
He looks to Captain.
here.
Is that the next part of this prank?
Well, gaslighting.
You're already abusing a child, so yeah, that's step 2.
We got a gaslight, gatekeep girl boss.
Okay.
That's like
Gooey
preheat
prepares
girl
to sort of there's a flame in her hand.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a bit far.
I'm just gonna do.
There is a
some-
line. This is a child.
Yeah,
but
the
also,
line was when
if
you
they-
tried to kill the child.
Okay.
Whatever.
The kid kind of pulls out some like loose berries he had in his pocket that he gathered like when you all were camped up, and he holds them out to Flint, and he's like, I'm sorry, that wasn't very nice of me.
Sit and think about what you've done.
He's offering you the berries as an apology.
Okay. Flynn has no use for berries.
He's just
so-
And
holding
Otto
them
just
out to
and
you.
Otto just put their head in and eat the berry.
Yeah.
He looks and he goes, aww. Kind of slumps down.
Like a very sheepish bear.
You see him pull out like a little wooden, almost like action figure thing, and just start playing with it.
But how much shit does this kid have?
Well, he's got
Not a lot.
pockets.
It's burnt down.
Yeah, he's got some berries and a wooden toy, and Flint's like, that's not fair, I want it. How come he gets a toy?
It's for me.
He's just playing with it. You see
Is
one
he-
of the berries he's using as a hat for the little wooden toy.
Oh,
But yeah, you kind of have to deal with this little dickhead kid who's just kind of not. He's being a cunt out of trauma, I guess.
Just Flynn.
And after the other 2 days, you kind of start seeing the walls. Horse Noises is very much ready for another break, having carried people for like 8 straight days.
He shouldn't have been born a horse.
Ah.
Maybe we should invest in a second horse.
We do have Otto.
Otto's
Otto's
not a horse.
Otto's not going to be very happy with that.
I don't know. Do giant goats usually?
Do the carrot dangling thing for Otto and just make him walk.
Other than the
forward.
fact that I think Otto is potentially bigger than the cart.
Bigger than a cart? Isn't the
It's
cart
about
like
big-
15
Oh no.
feet?
It's not bigger than this cart, but it would be hard. What I'm saying is that it would be hard to hook up,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. You pull up to the side and you can see like the faint shimmer of the like magic dome protecting the city along the walls. And he looks at you all and he goes, I've heard stories about the capital from Dad. Will that hurt me?
Not gonna be fun.
He says it keeps bad people out.
What's that supposed to mean?
People who want
sort of
to
look at
hurt the
Gooey.
city.
I look at Gooey. Are you a bad person?
What is person?
Plenty
Don't
of
get philosophical with me. I don't know.
It shouldn't hurt.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
Does it?
It hurts me exponentially.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe he holds out his little wooden toy to you. Maybe you can play with this as you go through, and it will give you something else to focus on, rather than hurting.
What is play?
He kind of takes it off you and like makes its legs move a little bit and like makes it do a little dance on the wood, and then starts laughing. And he's like, "You try."
I just want to imagine that Gooey goes to touch the wood and it just starts to burn it and melt it slightly. Just
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Is there anything you can play with? Why
I'll
does
have
this
to-
wood
Loaded
burn,
question.
but your staff doesn't?
That is another subject for research. I now need to understand play and physical contact between two individuals.
He kind of looks around like wide-eyed, like, okay. You mean like when two people
We go through the doors.
smooch? Ow. He's like
I just want them to
rubbing
stop
his
talking.
skin. But yeah, you hear the hustle and bustle of the town again. You're in a very familiar place. You came back in through the Cat Rock entrance. You see a couple of the homeless people there. You do see on the corner, like one of the soup kitchens, kind of handing out soup and stuff. And you see the sap elf from before, kind of quite happily eating like a little wooden
we-
bowl of soup.
Can we just super fast pull up by the
Soup
soup
kitchen.
kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a little makeshift shack. You know what I mean when I say soup
Yeah.
kitchen, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull up and standing there is like there's like a Triton dude who's got like a big metal like collar on. And he kind of leans over and he goes, are you here for the soup?
No.
There's quite a few of you actually.
Do you know the people who run kitchen?
I'm one of them.
And I'm gonna hold my hand out to him and like try and give him something.
Yeah, he holds this like webbed, almost like clawed, like hand out to you.
And I drop 3 platinum in his hand and pull away.
The soup kitchen. Thanks you, friend.
And I just sort of like wave over my shoulder at him.
He kind of tucks it into the side and carries on serving soup. Where are you taking the cart?
As much as I hate to say this, You can't go to like a police station or something.
The Adventurers Guild would technically be the place, wouldn't it? They're the closest thing to cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull up next to the Adventurers Guild near the library and everything. You do see quite a few people kind of shambling around. There's people with like shawls on and all of that. Flynn, you see someone that was on your ship for like a year or two, just kind of meandering around looking shiftily at a couple of like little markety bits.
Can I get a thing of just like what race and gender and stuff like that they are?
It's a female human, about 5'4", long, like, blue hair.
One more question.
Mhm.
Gooey asked about a couple different people, one of which
This is not one of
apparently
the
I
people.
knew. Okay, this isn't the woman that was on my ship.
No.
This is a different
The
one.
woman that was on your ship was a elven lady with, like, blackish hair.
Just making sure I couldn't remember the race. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna grab. Who is close to me?
I mean,
Oh,
everyone's
Bonnie's
still in the cart,
gone.
technically.
Not me.
I'm gonna grab Ivani.
Oh.
I'm gonna grab Ivani.
Oh, what is it, Captain?
I need backup.
Oh, you need a
do you
wingman.
want to follow someone? Yes.
Sure.
Well, not a wingman as in a wingman, but in a wingman as in crime might happen.
Oh.
Right.
I mean, you can help with this as well. Just I recognize someone from my ship, and
Oh,
not
okay,
my
yeah.
ship, but like they've been. I just want to make sure that they aren't gonna like stab me. I guess.
Oh, we can flip him back for sure.
Yeah, and that's why I just out of everyone here, it feels like you might be the most appropriate to help.
How far away are they?
Not super far. Like, maybe 25, 30 feet?
If you want, I can detect their thoughts.
No, that's an invasion of privacy. Remember, consent and
But
just
following them and
vaults
potentially
over
stabbing
the
them is
carriage
not.
and just starts, I'm not stabbing them, they might stab me! And Philly just kind of backs away.
What, you're just gonna
vaults
let them
over
stab you?
Yeah. I mean, if it's consensual.
Flint's such a fucking simp
That's why your body's coming.
Sure. Yeah, let's go.
to do the stabbing instead. You're, like, going up to them, yeah?
Yeah, I just kind of vault over. I just want to quickly see what they're doing more specifically.
Yeah.
They're
follow.
just kind of
before I
eyeing up
engage
a
in
couple of
conversation.
carts, like, looking a little bit shifty.
Hmm,
Like,
that's right.
not carts,
As
like,
in they
market
might
things.
steal?
As
As in they
in,
might steal?
as in they're thinking about stealing, yeah.
So do you know them from somewhere, Captain? From your ship? Oh, well, a ship.
Yeah, they spent some time on it, but a lot of the people do. I'm just gonna, and I put my hand on their shoulder and
Oh.
say, "You're not stealing anything, are you?"
No. They turn
No.
around. Flint?
Yeah.
What? It's been what? 3 years?
A while, yeah.
Man, last time I saw you, we were... I'm gonna be honest, I think it was a peacekeeper ship. How have you been? How's everyone on the ship? Who are...
Ah,
You running with some
Funny.
new people?
for a bit, yeah.
How's
This is
Abby?
one of them, and I kind of do some jazz hands
Oh,
to
so this
Ivani.
is...
Um,
Oh, so this is the person.
I'm gonna
No,
be
this is
honest,
not
he
Abby.
doesn't look
Oh.
that suited to piracy, but okay, you choose your crew and it's worked out fine before.
Hey, don't judge me.
You'll be surprised at the kind of people that are fine with stealing from others.
That's
Isn't that
very
right?
true.
And I give Ivani just the biggest slap on the back.
Oh, yes.
The way Ivani reacts just makes me think of like some super old man who's like, I'm down with the kids. Slaps Ivani on the back and he's like, oh, my spine, my scoliosis. Yeah, she's like, wow, I really wasn't expecting to run into you here of all places.
Yeah, you don't see pirates in land a lot. That kind of defeats the purpose.
Shh. I'm not about that life anymore.
Wasn't it freelance trader? Merchant?
Depends who's asking, honestly.
That's what some people call it, yes. I'm not about that anymore. I dipped. When
So
stuff-
that's why you're skulking around places like this.
Listen, when I left your crew...
Because you're not
When I left
you're
your
not
crew,
feeling any
I had great ambitions. I was going to go into the world with the money that I'd earned. I was ready to take on the world. It was going to be wonderful. When I left, I had a nice sack of gold and silver ready to see me off. But, listen, I fell on hard times. As does everyone. I mean, you know that well enough being a pirate. And while, yes, I was excited to see what the world had to offer, I got caught pretty quickly, I'm going to be honest. They tried me for a lot of stuff, even stuff I didn't commit.
So you're saying you're just really bad at your job?
Hey, I'm here out in the open now, aren't I?
So you're saying you're
what,
really
they
bad at
like-
your job?
Some fucking tiefling fiend-looking motherfucker caught me. He's been keeping tracks on everyone in the crew.
When you say tiefling looking motherfucker, could you go, is he, you know, incredibly handsome and, you know, covered in like nice jewelry and kind of yay big? Flynn just kind of does the size of Ozak.
Your kind of thing, yes.
Interesting. Interesting.
Small
You
world.
let me go if I gave some notes on crew. I still had to do like 6 months. The fucking cells here are awful.
That was like, what, 2 years ago? Then that happened?
Yeah. And I wasn't the first.
I'm about to stab someone. Okay, wonderful. Interesting.
No, maybe you should like go to your crew. It's been a while. They don't seem to be doing very well.
Oh yeah, go back to the crew I sold at. She kind of puts her hand over her mouth. Maybe it's best I leave. You know, you never saw me, I never saw you. Let's just call it there.
Okay.
If you see that fucker though, this doesn't come from me, but if you see him, think a knife wound right here, and she kind of points at her throat. Look really good on him.
Yeah.
She kind of
And
just looks at you all.
no, it's fine. If she's gonna walk away, as she's leaving, I just want Flint to like grab her wrist, pull her in close, and just like remember who you're betraying, and then leave.
I can do an intimidation.
Yeah, roll intimidation for it.
22.
I was gonna say, can I have it with advantage because of my reputation? But I think that's fine, because she knows who I am.
She breaks her arm away, looks at you. Like, you can see her eyes are like wide, and she just scurries off into a crowd of people.
Interesting. I was going to talk about the Ozak then when he gets back. Anyway, let's, I don't know, soup kitchen this child. That came out wrong.
Let's turn the child into soup!
Delicious.
I was
Protein.
gonna say we put the child in the soup kitchen so that they can like
Oh,
have
yeah.
somewhere to stay, but that came out so wrong. Let's just go back to the cart.
So you're going into the, what do you call it?
Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we probably would have done that as Flint was off talking.
Okay. You get there and stood behind the desk, rather than a gnome this time, is like a very big, almost like orange cat folk with like a big fluffy mane. You get the impression he's like lion-esque, very muscular, kind of wearing like surprisingly like simple clothes for how well built he is and everything. And he looks at you and kind of picks up these little glasses and wipes them off on his shirt and puts them on. And he goes, "Hello, yes, how can I help?"
Oh, two things. One, we need to get paid.
Of
2,
course.
we have a child and we need someone to take him to Castle.
Is it your child
I'm
or
a bird.
I hold no judgment.
Not my child. A survivor.
A survivor from what, I may ask?
And I drop the 12 vampire ears on the table.
Can
Okay.
we also like show the crest itself on paper?
The what?
The crest that we received.
Oh,
We've got
yeah.
a signed
You've
bit
got,
of
I wanna
paper
show
there.
it.
you've
Brume,
got a
yeah.
copy of it. He goes, processing for quests and any items retrieved from quests need to be handled in a separate room. You know, it doesn't exactly look good if our front desk is covered in blood. You know, we have
Not my problem.
emissaries and such come in and converse. If you'd like to step with me into the side room, we can sort out payment and transfer of items and such.
Who's got the head?
I think Gooey does.
Just slowly dissolving.
No, like I swear we couldn't put it anywhere. Kyrie wanted to keep a hold of it, but like.
No, I thought Gooey put it in his fanny pack because it's like cooling space or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
He doesn't
Put in
have
the
that
bag of
anymore.
holding or whatever.
Yeah, handy have a sec. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you'd like to step into the side room. As he like stands up from the chair, you can see he's like 7 foot tall.
That's fine. I don't need to.
He
Yeah,
kind of opens a
beautiful.
big door. It's funny, the doors here, it's like they're, because of the difference in size of the employees that live here or work here, there are big doors with smaller doors cut into them. So he kind of swings open the big door and he like gestures in. He's like, please, do any of you need taller seats or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe your fan, he's pretty tall.
No, he means like because the desk is like fucking Little Bird's
For short
eyeline
people.
height. Yeah, like booster seats
I
essentially.
don't think Vovani needs a booster seat to be honest.
Ah, I see.
If you'd like to wait here, I will go and get the paperwork. Can I just take a look at your quest sheet?
I don't know who's got it.
I have it, so I'll just hand it over.
Okay, quest J17B. Okay, please hold on to that again. I will be right back. And he kind of wanders off. This room, it smells like death. Not in the sense of people have died here, but you get the impression that this is where they deal with the transfer of parts from hunts and stuff. The table has got like a sheet over the top of it. Because as
There's
you
a chair
well,
in front of it.
there's one chair in front of it and like a fair few like kind of along the back at different heights for different people.
Can I pull one of like the medium chairs up and just jump up on it?
Yeah.
Just stand on it.
He comes back in with like a little envelope of paperwork, slaps it down on the table, sits down, kind of crosses his fingers. So, I am here to understand that the 3 of you did...
5.
Where are your companions?
Outside talking to a friend.
Oh, okay. If you can have... would you be able to run and get them? We need to press your adventurer's charms in so that it registers.
Yeah, I'll look out for them.
Yeah, you see him coming in pretty quickly. Flint does not look happy.
Is he bleeding though?
No,
Better than most days.
not anymore. You two get led in by Breeze into this room. He pulls out a little rock from underneath the table that's got like a divot in it. He kind of runs it over the text on the thing, and it glows a light purple. If you can all press your charms into that, just so that it registers that you were the 5 who took and completed the hunt.
Does it make a noise?
It's
Does it
like
ping?
it's like a contactless card reader. Yeah. He kind of puts it on the side after everyone scanned it, and he flicks through. Before the transaction of finances and goods, I just need to confirm a couple of details with you all. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, first and foremost, just a short couple of questions so that we can guarantee that the quest you undertook was not fraudulent, etc., etc. We have to do this for every quest just to be on the safe side. The quest you undertook was in the small farming village of Mapmore, correct? Roughly 4 or 5 days travel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, correct.
You left roughly a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and have returned today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are the 5 of you that are present here today the same 5 that initially took the quest?
I look at everyone. I think so.
Have any of the members of your party ever been involved in a crime in relation to the crown?
Do you
No.
really need an answer?
Very
No.
well.
We're fine. We're all legal people.
As to the,
Speak
as
for
opposed
yourself.
to an illegal person, in
Yeah,
regards
exactly. That's what the question was.
in regards to the current state of Mapmore, how would you describe it?
Gone.
Needs more maps.
Would you say this is a follow-up question? Would you say that the town itself is no longer present? The villagers are no longer present, but the buildings remain, or the corpses still remain and the buildings still remain?
Everything was on fire. Everyone's dead except the child we brought.
We did bury the people, so
We did
Okay.
bury them.
Um,
it's
buildings
That's-
still remain, but they're in really bad condition.
With repairs, would you say they can be livable again, though?
Yes.
Okay. That's the main thing. We like to have connections with people in different villages and such, and if we can repair a village and create new homes and houses for people with jobs, even better, despite the terrible event that took place. The quest describes vampires. Now, were they full-blown vampires, fresh spawns? What are we looking at here? As he's talking, you see him like lick his hand and rub it on his face a little bit.
You getting off on this?
No, sorry, I had some dust and stuff in my fur.
There was a lot of fresh spawns and one full vampire, I believe.
Okay. How many would you say? The quest states
6
that you were
killed.
to recover ears as well. Did you bring those with you?
And no, put them on the table.
Okay, he kind of takes the
Got 12.
string and slides them all off it, counts them all out, inspects a couple of them, like the one that's got the cut through it, and some that have started to turn to ash a little bit. Okay, minus a few blemishes, they all seem fine. And finally, the main vampire. As you all well know, villains like to have monologues. Did the vampire in question at any point talk about a separate faction of the vampires, or overtaking other small villages, just so we can get a head start on this and nip it in the bud, so it doesn't happen to any future villagers?
I don't believe so.
I don't think they did.
Would you say they're acting independently? Is what I mean.
They didn't seem to be doing anything as part of a bigger plan, just trying to make more vampires, I assume.
Okay, so that's good. Rather than being a subsection of an already existing vampire clan, it seems like they were trying to start their own, which would then branch off into subsections, just for safety. Okay, were you able to retrieve anything from the leader vampire? He kind of does the finger quotation marks.
I think just gooey slops of it.
Just
And the bag upside down, it's just like
Yeah.
a head, a couple of keys. some
Like
paper.
it's a big shake as well. It's like
Yeah. It kind of rolls across the table. He opens the mouth and inspects the teeth and opens the eyelids. Kind of rolls it over very tentatively and inspects like the neck and where the wound was and stuff. Okay, so you were quoted 150 for each ear and 1,000 for the head, correct?
Yes.
And you have 12 ears and a head, which brings your total to, he brings out a calculator, 2,800 gold. Would you say that that is a respectable amount? Would you say that this is a satisfactory amount for the job and the risks that you took?
Hang on.
I don't know.
Some of us almost died. It was quite dangerous.
560 gold apiece.
Would you say, again, just to clarify, would you say that the risks you undertook were worthwhile for the amount of cash that you will receive? This just allows us to better balance quests with rewards.
I mean, don't know about everyone else, but I'm pretty happy with it.
Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, I will keep that in consideration and add that to the books. Would you say that the person conducting this has been thorough with questioning and friendly to you during the operation?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Takes it, folds it away. Give me just a moment and I'll be back with your money. And he stands up again and he's like, what, 2 foot higher than Flynn? And like a fair few foot higher than Little Bird.
He's almost twice my height.
Yeah. And he kind of like opens the door again and squeezes through it and closes it again. You can see as he turns, he's got like a little striped tail that kind of flails a little bit as he closes the door. Comes back in with a wooden box and he sets it down on the table, sits down, clicks both the things open, flips it open, and inside you see just stacks of platinum pieces separated by little wooden boxes. Okay. And he just starts piling it up and counting it. Would any of you like to count that just to be on the safe side?
I don't know if I can count that high.
I don't know if I can count that out.
I look at Avani.
Sure, I can count pretty well.
Okay, is there anything... Ah, yes, the child. He kind of looks over a couple of your shoulders. Is that him in the corner?
I reckon we probably would have left him in the other room. Like, got him a chair.
Oh, right, okay. So, the child in question, before you bring him in, what's the situation, the story there?
First generation Dampier?
Okay, that definitely makes things a little difficult. It's doable, don't get me wrong.
Parents were killed by vampires?
Mm-hmm.
Only survivor.
Right.
The only survivor from Matmore.
Okay, do you know...
They do have family.
Okay, do you know who? Have they disclosed that?
Yes. I don't know what the names.
If you can describe them to us, we can...
Elven sisters, peacekeepers.
If they're a member of our faction, then we may be able to get a bit more information. Would you
weren't they peacekeepers?
Oh shit!
What?
Why are we cops?
If you would be willing to leave him with us, we can further question him on the matter, get more information about Mapmore, and then we will see to it that he is shipped safely to Casvault, you said, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there anything else I can help you with today while I'm here?
Did we take the Barhag quest?
Not yet. They said that they wanted to give us the quest after we came back and did this one.
Yeah. Okay. Should we take that then?
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Okay. If you want to take another question, you said a Barhag, correct?
Yes.
I will go check the stock list for you right now. And he walks out again, comes back with like 2 sheets of paper, and he's like, "We have 2 separate quests for Barhags. Do you remember which one was the one you wanted to undertake?"
What's the difference?
placement. One is near a mountainous reach. The other one is a small island off the coast of the Marquise.
I don't remember anything about an island. I think it's the one in the mountains, or near the mountains.
Okay, so that's I6. Okay, give me a second. He walks out, comes back with all the paperwork. You go through all the thing, and he kind of hands you the copy of it. There is no time limit on that one. We will mark it that your group has undertaken it. Should you complete 3 more quests for us, your adventurous charms will receive a slight boost, which just means you may get, when talking with peacekeepers and such, you will be able to get slightly more disclosed information about events that may have not been listed yet. Basically, we're saying that you would be one of our valued adventurers, and maps that may not have been posted here as of yet. If you come across something via a peacekeeper or a member of our group, you will be given the option to do it at that time and return to us with information from the peacekeeper and such for payment. It's basically you get to take on quests that haven't been listed that other people don't fucking know about.
Heck. And all we have to do is kill more shit, which we're pretty good at.
Exclusive access.
Yeah. Premium.
Yeah, the fucking battle
VIP.
pass.
You got the fucking adventuring battle pass. At level
The
15,
4-level battle pass.
you get new cosmetics.
Oh.
Do you want your smouldering cannon to look like the open mouth of a fish? That's at level 96. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I think we're good.
Okay, very well. I will send one of our people to collect the child. I'm not sure if any of you want to say goodbyes or anything. But thank you so much for coming in today, and we hope to see you soon. He kind of stands up and holds the door open for all of you. It's lovely meeting you all. And he kind of looks at Gooey and he goes, are you one of the slime people, or is that a transformation spell?
Have more of my kind came through recently?
We had a quest to hunt one of your kind, but no one's taken
Excuse
it on
me?
yet.
Guri turns completely blood red.
We have quests for hunting all kinds of things, humans and the like.
Things?
What? The beginning bit
Things.
of your thing cut out, so it sounded like you said bings. Yes, like humans and bandits, ooze people such as yourself.
I have enough of this.
And Guri just moves past him and just walks out.
Can we take that quest?
Yes, of course. Give me a moment. And he runs off and he comes back and you see roughly sketched on the paper is someone that just looks like an oozling. Obviously, it's a sketch. There's no color to it, so... And he kind of hands it to you. It is... last spotted in, like, the Arrowhead, which is... If you look at the map of the Marquise, there is a... Like, you take the path down from Aurymond, there is, like, a little arrowhead there. Like, in between Dryer Bay, Fapenwall, and Aurymond, you can see the little red marked arrow. Yeah, it's just referred to as the arrowhead because it's, like, fucking 5 paths that make an arrowhead.
Okay.
It's about 3 months old, but one group of adventurers went out and we haven't heard from them since, but...
Is it to kill or is it to find information?
Was originally to kill, but now it's to capture because obviously we don't get a whole lot of ooze people, and we'd like to learn what we can, more about the people, more about the civilization, if there's any more, what they can do.
By capturing them instead of, asking or.
I mean, if they're killing people, capturing them.
We kill people.
Yes, but you kill people who are bad.
Not always.
These people are just. Oh, this person is just killing people.
Yeah, I've done a bit of that as well.
Maybe don't say that to other people in the Adventurers Guild. I'll let it slide though. And he kind of ruffles you on the head a little bit. Like big cat paw just plump on your head. You can see he has got a little extra thumb.
Yeah, polydactyl.
Yeah, he's a polydactyl fucking
Polycatl.
He's a polydactyl catfolk lion. He kind of ruffles your head a little bit.
I think Little Bird just like shiftily walks away like, please God, don't eat me.
Goodbye, friends. And he kind of holds up his other massive hand and waves goodbye to you. So yeah, you'll get outside. It's still fairly busy. Gooey can't be found.
We lost a child.
He'll come back when he's hungry.
That's why we need a child leech.
Wouldn't it just sink through or
I'm gonna say he is made of goo. He can just go through it.
I'm gonna attach it to his heart.
Oh God! No!
Can we
Steal
follow
his
the
dog.
trail
It'll always
slime?
come back for his dog. What, like a
Yeah,
slug?
his dog.
Gooey lives a
You
fucking
cut Gooey
snail
in
trail
half.
around.
Oh.
Gooey is going to
You
use.
cut Gooey in half all the way to him.
Gooey's going to use Miss Cloak as well.
Okay.
Before we get into anything else, do we want to split the money? Or have split the money?
Yeah,
I think that'd be good.
you tell everyone how much. you've
56
got,
platinum each. Which puts me to 59.
Well, that's nothing in the capital.
Which puts me to 600 gold.
A fucking, what do you call it?
much-
A
sorry, how
health
much was
potion's
that?
only 50 gold. That's 5 platinum.
How much was it?
56 platinum.
56 platinum.
560 gold. Same thing.
Yeah. Well, put it in as platinum.
We get it in platinum though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gooey wandered off before they could even get their money.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Well, I
mean-
was saying we were going to split it like as we were getting the money before
Yeah,
we
before
found out
we
about
said
anything
about
else.
the fucking other oozling.
Yeah. Well, when Gooey gets back, we can go and do this oozling quest, and we can just take the hit, not get paid for it, and go and find them and talk to them. I guess.
Are any of you saying goodbye to the kid, or are you just fucking leaving him sat there?
I'm leaving.
Okay.
The kids.
They probably would have just said
Saying
like,
anything
"Hey,
to this
stay with these people.
alcohol.
They get you back to your family." Or your
Flint
sister,
gives him the
rather.
middle finger, not even looking at
Yeah.
him as he walks past.
Flynn gives this kid just the absolute death glare of a lifetime. One that, like, this kid is gonna close his eyes and just think of Flynn.
I don't know, I think he might think of seeing his parents be eaten in front of him first.
Oh, maybe. Then Flynn.
Yeah, then Flynn.
When he finally gets over that, he'll see.
Yeah. As you get outside, there is a fucking orc woman, like surprisingly slender frame for an orc, but still like very toned, wearing again very like casual clothes. And she comes up to Little Bird. She goes, "You were the one that gave us the platinum, correct? I'm from the soup kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Can I ask why, friend?"
Why not?
It just seemed a little out of sorts. I don't think we know each other. She holds out like a big hand with several like knife cuts along her fingers and stuff. The name's Borba.
Fuck it. Borba.
Borba. I'm one of the people who runs the soup kitchen. Do we know each other? Is there a debt
No.
that you owe? Or?
No debt. And I don't expect a debt in return.
Well, if you're ever hard on luck, and you need a healthy meal, come and find us, friend. Thank you. Honestly, you've kept the streets of Aurymond fed for another day.
And give them 2 more platinum as they leave.
She hands it back to you. I'm sorry, I can't accept it. 3 platinum is already a lot.
I'm just gonna slide it into her pocket and walk away.
Okay.
Look, I don't have much else to do with this money.
So what are you all doing? Are you all gonna go look for Gooey, or?
I figure he just needs some time.
I mean,
I think Flint will.
I think Kyrie will try, but I don't think we'll have much luck at all.
Roll an investigation.
If people are gonna try, I'll help. But like,
Roll a standard investigation. I'd say with advantage because people are helping. But Gooey also got a fucking like 23 on Mist Cloak Stealth, so.
Oh wait, I should have rolled that with advantage. That's right.
Well,
Yeah,
I rolled it. Right, I rolled it on auto, but it's a nat 20.
Okay.
a dice still says 20.
Yeah.
Still not higher than my stealth though.
No.
It is
You-
because it's a nat 20.
You get the rough idea of like the direction Guri went in. You get the idea that Guri went like east, at least to like the edges of Cat Rock. But you have no clue. You haven't explored much of that area yet. But yeah, you can talk to people and stuff and see if they've seen him. Guri does kind of stand out a little bit.
I mean, yeah.
One guy goes, "Oh, you're a big hat, right? Like big sun hat kind of thing?"
Yeah,
Okay.
wizard
Yeah.
hat.
I did see someone looking really pissed off, kind of ragtag clothes.
Absolutely no
Oh,
fashion sense whatsoever. Yes, that's like Bruce Wayne.
yeah, I saw them head towards the bad part of the Mist Street.
Of course they Misty stepped into mystery with that cloak.
No,
Right, what
there's a reason for that. Past that, I can't help you. Sorry, friends. Have a good day, though. And he just kind of walks off.
Thanks, I think.
Are you all gonna advance there? Or?
Do we want to? Like,
I mean, I'm
maybe.
sure you want to go have a look at the. A little bit. I'm sure you want to go have a look at the soup kitchen. You know, make sure they're doing okay.
But it's not
I
a
mean, they
threatening.
better be doing okay.
It's not a threatening city, so we can like split
He
up.
did just say it's going to the bad area, though.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah,
Let us stay,
Dewey
it's
is easily
fine.
manipulated.
We've been in the black market. It's whatever.
We've been in the map.
That's very
for
true.
a very long time. They're probably fine.
Okay, so you're splitting, like, what way? Who's going
That's why we
where?
go back to the tavern.
Okay. Is anyone
Take
going
our-
with
Look for
Little Bird?
Dewey.
I'm looking for Gooey.
Okay, so it's just Little Bird going back to the tavern. So we'll follow the majority and then we cut to you, Little Bird.
Okay, I was just gonna go eat and wait for everyone else.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you get some food and you kind of just wait downstairs, just kind of
Hanging out, you know.
having a chat with the fucking, like, 2 dudes who rent the room next to you.
Oh god. Okay, yeah.
Just like a backpacker's lobby, just
Oh,
sat
yeah.
eating food, like,
Yeah.
so, you know, why are you guys here?
Come here often? Hmm?
Like trying to have dinner in a hostel.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys do get to like the one of the gates that leads onto Mist Street, and one of the guards goes, "Are you guys sure you want to be going to this bit? You
Yep.
all look very much, not to be rude, alive."
Yep.
Okay. He kind of swings open the door and you can see the pink shimmer. Go ahead.
This doesn't feel safe anymore.
So if I walk through, is it just the same?
Yeah, it's
fucking
just the
shimmer?
same like magic shimmer that you've gone through before.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
As you get through, you see, like, you see mummy people and ghouls and stuff
Whoa.
like that. This is very much the undead district that Ritorin was talking about.
Okay.
One of the ghouls is kind of like hunched over in a little bit of a shadow, like looking at you, like licking his lips. Kind of like slaps himself on the hand and shakes his head and brings himself out of it a little bit. You are being eyed up by various individuals here. As
Well,
you,
let's find our kid and get out of here.
as you're walking around the streets, like slicked back, like white hair, like wearing like half moon sunglasses almost, long like tailcoat and stuff. A Dampier comes up to you, like wraps his arm around one of you, and he's like, "So tell me what some people such as yourselves are doing in this part of town."
Have you seen a oozling perhaps coming by?
He
Big head.
kind of swings around Captain's neck and wraps his arm around yours, and he's now in the middle of you two. Well, it depends. Are you in the market for something, or are you here looking for something? You don't seem to know the area very well.
I think we're just fine.
I mean, if,
Harry's just gonna look very steely and just like click our fingers, and like you'll see like what would be the start of Guiding Bolt, but it's not gonna go out.
He kind of takes his arm off Captain, puts his that arm around Ovani, and then puts his arm around you and kind of runs a finger up the front of your armor. Absolutely pristine. You're adventurers, aren't you? So, you're here looking for someone, an oozling, of all things.
Mm-hmm.
I may have seen him.
before you start getting comfy, I just want to let you know we did just kill a lot of your kind. So we know how to deal with you. You don't scare us.
He kind of.
You've
Are you gonna
seen-
roll an intimidation for that, or?
I can.
Yeah, do it. That's technically a nat
Are
one,
you
isn't
kidding?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks at you
Yeah.
and smirks, and kind of you can see his pointed teeth. And he runs his thumb along one, and he goes, "You're not the only one that's dealt with vampires. You really think I'd be in the capital if I didn't know my way around a blade? But you guys are starting to become less and less fun the more I toy with you. 3 silver, and I'll tell you the direction your friend went."
Can I insight if he
Easy.
even knows where?
Yes?
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay. Do that before I give this man money.
He probably knows where Gui is. He seems to know his way around.
Yeah. Okay. And over the
I give-
silver. How much was it?
Free.
5
Oh.
silver.
5. Okay. Sure.
He
Are you,
kind
are you fucking serious?
he like takes out his thumb and his like first finger and kind of picks it up, and you can see he's got like long black fingernails. He kind of picks it up and tucks it into his jacket pocket at the front.
We just got fucking done in by the undead equivalent of 150 gold. Free silver. 5 silver.
Yes, your friends in one of our. No, I don't want to say more seedy, more aggressive, hungering places. I can take you there if you want. You know, walking these streets on your own, no one dead by your side, kind of makes you look like you don't know what you're doing, but me by your side, I reckon you'd be alright. And he kind of winks at Ivani.
Oh, can I summon Otto here?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Can I summon Otto, right? Full demonic.
Oh
Has the rest of them seen Otto full demonic?
No.
No!
no!
So, the same ground rumbling as before, and like ghost trotting and stuff, and it bursts out the ground, and you see normal Otto, and then eyes like start rumbling in their sockets a little bit, and he opens his mouth, and this ungodly screech comes out as you watch as almost like fire singes away his fucking fur, revealing like torn muscles and ligaments and everything. He is like full fucking like flesh demonic. His horns fleck off the white and turn like a deep dark black, and the like halo that was once around his head kind of pulls them in and gets very tight, and the horns now merge into one horn at the top.
For the sake of realism, can I ask for 2 wisdom savings from Avani and March? I'll make it low, because I think it is meant to be low, but they would probably not enjoy seeing that.
No.
Oh
god.
Oh, no. No.
Avani succeeds. Flynn does not.
Okay. What happened?
Yeah, I figured
got
there was some
fear.
photo.
Yeah, you got fear.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
How do I track that in Roll20?
I mean, you can keep
Are
it.
you
It's
using
one thing you have to keep a note of yourself. Like,
Oh, it just means that I can't go closer to it, doesn't it?
yeah, stuff like
Yeah, you can't approach closer.
Yeah.
that.
Not by me.
He
But he's already
looks-
shit scared of that goat.
He looks at Otto and and then he looks at you and he kind of claps his hands. Very impressive. He kind of squats down in front of Otto. Where did you find a specimen such as this?
I'll flick. You know what? I'll flick the undead 2 good berries to feed him,
He
and I'll
catches-
just say, yeah,
catches
family heirloom.
and holds it out, and Otto kind of takes it out of his hand. He kind of looks at his hand with like this like very, very hot, almost like steaming saliva, like wipes it on the ground. Not the most eloquent of beasts, but certainly interesting.
I'll click my fingers, and then its head will turn back to like celestial, and it'll be a bit more, you know, with a second berry, just to show that I have control over it.
That is interesting. You know, a beast like that would fetch you a mighty fine price here.
Yeah, I'm gonna like have my hand on my blade. No.
I'm not talking about me buying it, friend. I have no use for goats. But there are definitely people that would be interested.
Well, are you done sightseeing, or are you gonna be our guide?
Of course, of course. Right, let's go find you. You said an Oozly, right?
Yes. You said you saw him, so.
Yes. He kind of starts walking, and you can see him like every now and again. A couple of like undead are like coming out to look, and he kind of shows a little bit of silver, and they back off a little bit. You can't be too safe, you know. Everyone's got to live, but after a while, the undead, you know, rotting meat doesn't satisfy them. They want something fresher. Who can blame them?
What do they eat usually? Just rotten food?
Yeah, whatever's left over from the town, honestly. It's not the best life, but it means they're not hunted. And most of the people here have still been able to retain some of their humanity, so... Right, your friend, and he kind of walks to the door of this building. It's very run down, like black painted wood and everything. The door has kind of got cracks in it, and you can hear like some like a melancholy like violin playing. And he kind of goes, "This is the place. I'll warn you though. Might not like what's inside."
What do you mean by that?
Let me play a sad song.
He opens up the door.
Snide's Return is a tabletop role-playing game interviews and actual play podcast. We interview content creators, Twitch streamers, and fellow podcasters, and we put out our own actual play using a variety of different systems. So come and join us, come and have a listen. You can find us on Twitter at ReturnSnyder. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, or check out our website at www.snidesreturn.squarespace.com.
Primus is a high-quality, family-owned and affordable dice company that are passionate about their beautiful and well-balanced die, who are sick of working under people and wanted to concentrate on what they love. Their die are made in large batches, which helps keep costs down but also ensures they're never low on stock. Who needs a curved edge die when there are gorgeous pieces like these just a click away? Not only that, they've got clothings, pins, dice towers, dice bags and even dice trays. There's no reason not to pick yourself up some. There you see Gooey kind of slumped on a chair. You see two ghouls sat around a table absolutely tearing into this piece of like rotten meat, fucking spitting out giblets and stuff. There's another Dampier in the corner playing violin, kind of swaying with it. Welcome to the feeding grounds. Kind of gestures you all in. And keep your wits about you in here, just to be on the safe side. As you all get in, he just walks off. You do see Gooey there. He is just sat in a corner. There is a plate of rotten meat in front of him as well. He is still, like, warbling, and you said deep red, right, John?
Yeah, blood red.
Like, deep blood red. Like, rather than just, like, Gooey's normal thing, it seems like all his, like, ooze is almost, like, shaking with anger.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Everything okay?
I see you've come to join us monsters then.
One of the ghouls goes, kind of, like, slaps his leg.
No, we're kind of worried for you now.
I don't think you're a monster guy.
You don't?
Gooey's head like turns exactly 90 degrees and there's just like a loud, like almost like a bone snapping noise.
Fuck. Does Kerry know much about Oozlings?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think
Gooey.
anyone does.
Gooey, listen. In that list, they also included humans. And do you think humans are monsters?
Who knows anymore now?
What is and isn't a monster is subjective.
Would I be a
Is-
monster if I ate you?
What do you think is a monster, Gooey?
I don't know anymore.
Well, if you don't know, why are you acting like this?
I feel like I belong here now. I don't know why. Maybe if we hunt more of my kind, I'll be less of a monster. Or will I? I don't know anymore.
I'm hungry though, and Gooey just takes the rotten meat and just
You can see almost like a bit of jawbone along Gooey as he's eating this.
I will say, it would benefit you to come out of this place. We did take the Oozling quest. Not to hunt, just to talk. Just for you. Don't you want to know and talk to your species? Or do you want to just sit here, slumped over, hating yourself?
How can I hate myself?
I mean, it's honestly pretty easy. Sorry, I only really know how to cope with humor and these kinds of things.
I think that's also very fitting for Flint, though.
Where is Little Bird?
Listen, I think Little Bird not being here. Little Bird is great, but I know that they will murder you and most people here because they are undead.
Why does that matter?
Because they seem to have a little thing against undeads. Listen,
That
I'm
is
not the
part of
details
the
of this
problem.
stuff.
That is part of the problem. We are not that different. And I don't like it when people say they want to hurt and kill my kind. Hunting the vampires was rather conflicting for me.
Okay then, so...
As you say,
you get-
hunting the vampires, the Dampier kind of stops, looks worried, and kind of goes, well, that's it for the set. I will catch you all tomorrow, and starts putting it away.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you're giving up. You want to reside here because of this.
I'm not giving up. I'm going to start something here. Hopefully some equality will be brought to the world after this. But I will return with you. I have friends here now as well.
Guru just kind of looks to everybody else.
One of
Well,
the
fucking-
ghouls just kind of.
Democratic meetings just Gooey set up within the 5 minutes he's gone.
Yeah,
It's
you've
been more than 5
forgotten, like-
minutes. I said it took you all at least an hour to like kind of find out.
Oh.
Yes,
where he
Gooey
went.
walked in an hour,
No,
managed to...
with Mist Cloak and Misstep and stuff, he can get there like super fucking quick.
Guru also has fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guru just sort of stands up and just sort of looks over to one of the ghouls and just sort of puts a hand on their shoulder.
Don't worry. I'll change things a little bit. Shall we go to Little Bird? I'm sure that they are missing us. Let's go.
And Guru just starts walking out.
Gooey. I'm just gonna quickly catches up with Gooey.
Gooey?
Gooey.
Whoa!
Can I stand in the front of the group, right? And when we're walking back, it's kind of like a little test. Can I, like, show a bit of skin towards the residents to see if they go at it?
You see a couple of like undead kind of glancing at you. Some of them are like drooling, and they're trying.
Yeah, can I fully expose it and stick
Yeah.
it out, sort of thing, so it will, if it will catch someone in terms of jumping at me, it will.
You see a mummy kind of looking at you as you like stick your arm out. They go to take a step forward, and another ghoul like puts their hand on their chest and pulls them back, just pulling them backwards.
Nice set of people to work with, Gooey, I have to admit.
Guru's
They're not going to eat Gooey.
No, but I'm showing that they are primarily bad as well.
Consumption of flesh is normal for all organisms.
I mean,
Unless
they're
you're a
vegetarians.
herbivore.
Yeah. Gooey. I think maybe talking to Little Bird might benefit. I know they have a vendetta against the undead, but I think that might benefit, you
There's
know?
also the animated armor, which is technically undead.
Yeah.
That
I
you
think
guys know
maybe,
is
obviously,
undead.
yeah. I think maybe, not that I don't think that this crowd is good. I'm not. Obviously, talking to you about morality is difficult, but not for any fault of your own. But I'm obviously not the pinnacle of virtue that you should be following after. But I do think that you trying to take stuff about what you are from these kinds of people might not be the best, and I think trying to find positive, and obviously, like, I don't know much about these kinds of people, because I'm sure something can be learnt from, you know, talking to them about what you are, but what might be good is talking to someone who is of the same kind as you, as like a positive role model, because I know, you know, having good role models for what you're doing in life is incredibly important, as someone who's had both good and bad role models in their life around, you know, the kind of stuff that I do. We have to go talk to, you know, that enchanted armor anyway because of the Prince of the Poor. We need to talk to the royals about all the cult shit that's happening, but maybe while that's going on, trying to understand what exactly you are and coming to terms with that would be a good thing, instead of being here and wallowing in self-pity.
I'm not wallowing. I'm making friends.
The Dampier kind of comes out the shadows again. Just,
Not you.
I see you found him. He kind of looks at Gooey and
What do you
goes,
want?
I didn't realize this was the crowd you were running with.
Well,
Gooey, do you need me to punch this person? Because I will.
He kind of like, almost like dancily steps around to the other side of Gooey and puts his arm on him, like he's done to everyone else. No, me and this guy, we go way back. A good hour ago at least.
Oh, brilliant.
Sorry.
and
Hey.
thank you for your information, kind sir. We
It's
shall
what
be
I'm here for.
returning.
You just let me know when you need me and what you need. I'll make sure you can get it. I have friends in places that can get things that you might not necessarily see in towns.
Thank you, and I give him a platinum.
He kind of
Oh, look.
smiles, tucks it away, and he gives you a small vial that's like got paper wrapped around it so you can't see what's in it.
Just take that and just put it in a pocket.
Let's go return to Little Bird. I'm sure they're worried.
And Guri sort of
You mean we'll
walks.
cut to a little bit and they just have the best time of their life?
Yeah.
I'll stay back.
Yeah. Guri starts making their way out and kind of just like nodding to every person that they see. Even like the ghouls are just sort of consuming flesh and just kind of waves.
They look at you and snicker. Yeah, you all get to the gate and pass
I
through.
just said I
Minus
wanted to
Kyrie.
stay back,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why I said minus Kyrie. Kyrie, what do you want to do while we're here?
I want to have a little talk with that person.
Yeah? He kind of looks at you, all go through the gate and waves, and then looks at Kyrie and he's like, so what do you want? What do you want to know? What is it that you're looking for?
You know, me and that oozling are great friends. We've been, you know, in a party for, it feels like several months, and God, it feels like years. And I only want what's best for the oozling.
I understand that. I have grew up in these streets my entire life, and I only wish what is best for this community.
Let me ask, what do you think? What is best for this community?
Equality. They seal us away in this district, these dismal accommodations and scraps.
In what means do you want to go to get this equality?
Whatever it takes. Let me ask you a question in turn, Sandman. He kind of leans up to you a bit and kind of puts a finger underneath your chin and makes you like look up at him. Why are you running?
A lot of people.
If you're willing to
Certainly.
help us, we'd be willing to help you. You wouldn't even need to dirty your hands. Those people that are after you, and he clicks his fingers and a little bit of like smoke just gone, like the wind. People here get food, and you no longer have a problem. He kind of pulls his finger away from your chin, steps back a little bit. We're here to help whoever we can help. And because of our... He kind of like runs his thumb along his tooth again. Predisposition to the shadows. We know ways to go about things.
Out of character. You fucking son of a bitch! Fucking... Oh! Oh no! Oh, you son of a bitch! That is by far one of the. You've absolutely got me there.
Yes!
Fuck!
I'm a
Oh,
little
no.
DM goblin. I know all your secrets.
Fuck! I can genuinely not. Can I insight?
Yeah,
Okay, I rolled an 18 for insight.
he's telling the truth. He can make problems disappear. You don't know how, but he seems to have his connections. How about this? I'll be here as long as I'm alive, which is an irony itself, I suppose. You, and he kind of runs his nail along the collar of your armor and puts a little scratch on it. You come and find me when you want your problem to disappear. Just like that little loseling did. If you need any other problems disappearing, we can work it out.
You know what, Flynn?
He kind of holds out a hand to you to shake it.
I'll shake that hand if you let me in on the intentions with Gooey.
That's confidential. Each case is different. With Usling, that's more of a long-term goal. With you, however, maybe a month or so, problem's gone.
What do you want from me, though?
I'm sure when the time is right, if we do something for you, you can help us.
I don't accept deals where things are just dropped upon me. It would be very rude of you.
That's why I'm giving you plenty of time to consider it. As soon as you feel big and strong enough to come to me and have me deal with your problems, I'll deal with them, Sandman. Until then, he kind of pats you on the chest. You know where to find me. And he turns around and starts walking off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away and Otto's gonna piss in front of him.
That's fine. Kyrie steps through the gate. Kyrie steps through the gate looking angry, confused, relieved, all kinds of things.
You good? Good? Kyrie, you look a bit... You need like a drink? We're going to the tavern anyway. You look like you need a bit of a sit down.
Yeah, Can you...
Yeah, I'll get you a drink, don't worry.
I
Have you
need
seen
a
a
keg.
ghost?
I need a keg.
Have you seen a ghost?
They do exist beyond that border.
They do. So you're all heading back to the tavern, right?
Hmm?
Okay. You get back, it's very busy again. You see the same, purple tiefling as before with the horns and stuff, kind of in his suit serving people. There's the lizard folk woman in the outfit serving people, and the armor's stood behind there, and he goes, "Oh, I wonder when you're going to return. Your friend's been downstairs waiting for you for the last while."
Liar. I'm just sat at the back of the bar.
Spunky little one, aren't they?
And I just hop over the bar, take a keg, go downstairs, and then just throw a platinum behind me.
Okay. If you need more, let us know. Just ring the bell. Anyone else? You look like you've had a long day.
What would be appropriate?
Well, if you tell me what's happened, we can arrange a drink.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Of course. What about, you want to talk spirits? You want to talk, drinks? You want to talk,
You're an undead.
books? Yep, that I am.
And I'm gonna grab Gooey by the shoulders, push them forward. Talk about it. Talk about your feelings.
If you
with an
touch me again, I
appropriate-
will eat you. Guri turns to the
I'm
undead armor.
I want you to do an intimidation for me. Can you intimidate me? What's the challenge for that?
Oh, that was just Guri saying what they were going to
Yeah.
say.
That's not an intimidation
Oh,
thing, that's just
it's
Gary
not-
speaking.
Oh, I thought Guru was trying to intimidate me.
No, that's not an intimidate, that's a threat. Like a promise.
Guri can't intimidate, and Guri can't lie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He looks at you and
Listen,
he
I'm playing a
goes,
character that does that a lot.
you know, with how angry you seem, I think maybe whiskey would be good right now. Give
I
me a
am
moment.
in the mood for some spirits.
He kind of walks off and comes back, like with 2 little shot glasses and a bottle. Was that a joke? Where did you learn that?
I thought of it on the way in.
It's a good one. I might have to steal that one.
It was the name of one of the taverns on the Mist Street.
You went, you went to Mist Street?
Why are you not over there with them?
Well, you see, I don't really need to eat. And, you know, being around death and undead and corpses a lot can, you know, it can mess with you after a while. Not only that, I'm kind of trapped within the bubble that surrounds the town. If I leave, I die. So that's another reason to think about. He kind of pours 2 things of whiskey and slides one to you. He opens up the front of his helmet and you can see a little blue flickering flame, in the center of his head. He kind of throws it into his armor, and you just hear it clashing and splatting down on the inside of his armor, and it leaks at a couple of spots. He closes it again and he goes, "Oh, sorry about that." Kind of picks up a rag and wipes it off a bit. So what do you want to talk about, friend?
Gooey's just gonna do a shot.
Yeah.
Another, please.
That's what the bottle's there for, friend. He takes off the top, tops you up again.
Gooey does another shot.
Okay, don't go too fast. We don't want you to vom.
This is a very small glass for such a large amount of, small equivalent amount of liquid.
Yes, the stronger it is, the less of it you drink, so that way you can savor it more. Plus, I
can't taste anything, though.
No, but the alcohol content will affect you. This is a special blend, not a drug blend. More of a long brew. I got into brewing back when I was a human, so some of this stuff has just been ticking over. You know, 100-year blend and that.
How much do I owe you for the bottle?
You want to buy the bottle? We'll call it 50 silver.
Alright.
Slide you the bottle. Just go easy on it. I know that how you dissolve things, and if you end up spewing something up, I don't want things dissolving in my tavern, you know? Oh, God.
Gooey just starts chugging.
Okay, if you feel woozy and like you're gonna spew, God, is there anything that's acid proof? I know what it is. And he kind of runs into the back and he brings out it's like a Roomba, but it's a non-sentient like cube slime that just rolls around and mops up fucking dirt.
I need you to just understand that you just said the word. It's like a Roomba, but non-sentient.
Yeah, a sentient Roomba.
Are all Roombas
Call him and
sentient?
the FBI will get you.
Yeah.
You found out.
No, it's like a non-sentient, tiny gelatinous cube that's like roams around the floor, just eating dust and stuff like that.
Good.
This
Best
little,
NPC.
this little guy here, and he kind of just puts his hand on him and picks him up. This guy's acid proof. If you're gonna spew on him, and it just won't affect him. He'll just absorb it. He kind of plonks him back down gently, pats him, and then gives him a little half a biscuit. I don't know if he can taste it or not, but you know.
I want to come over to the little slime cube and give him some food.
Don't feed him too much. The waste has got to go somewhere. He doesn't dissolve things, unfortunately. He does just collect them. and I don't know if he can taste it or not. Judging by the fact he cleans a tavern, I'm assuming not. But he's a good
hope
little
not.
lad, and he kind of wiggles his jelly around. Yeah, you're a good lad, aren't ya?
It's the
Teresa.
best NPC. I'm gonna cry.
He's just a little,
I
just a
love this
little
tiny
rumba cube.
I'm gonna cry.
When he moves,
Opinion.
does he like turn into a rectangle and then go back into a square?
Yeah, he like stretches out as wide as he
Yeah.
can get, while still maintaining a cube-like shape so that he can cover a wider area. He
Does
can.
he also have like floating mugs inside of him that fell on the floor?
No. But when he goes like through like cleaning, any chair legs or anything that pass through him, his slime just kind of goes around, so it just passes through him, so he can like clean everything.
He's so good at his job.
So what questions do you have for me?
I don't know anymore. It seems that the line between undead and undead are very fuzzy.
They always have been.
That's the problem with, I mean, yes, they always have been fuzzy, correct, but with the magic boom and more races and such becoming, the more they're willing to cooperate with, you know, the other races, it does get fuzzy. And we try our best to accommodate everyone, but, you know, some people have very, very specific needs.
Gooey's actually gonna not talk to the armor anymore. He's actually gonna turn to the little bird, like probably pretty far down the bar.
No, pretty close. Just hanging
No.
out. Playing with the slime.
You
It's
never
like,
really-
please don't distract Charles while he's on the job.
Charles!
Yeah.
You never really explained why you always want to slaughter the undead little bird.
It's
Hang on.
no.
Well-
Look, just give me a second, all right?
Okay, just stay away from Charles.
Hey, Charles is a good boy.
He's a very good lad, and I love him very much.
I would die for him.
He kind of points to the corner where, like, you know, Charles would sleep. And it's like a little dog bed, but made out of
Oh,
wood
yeah.
so that it doesn't get all, like, gross from all the slime. And it's got very high sides so that when he falls asleep and kind of melts, he doesn't spill out.
Good.
Look, I even built him a house with my own 2 gloves. What more do you want from me? You want me to put him in his little bow tie?
I would love that.
Too bad, he'd eat it. Trust me, I've been trying for years.
Been trading him.
Everyone else here is wearing a suit. If I could get Charles to wear at least a bow tie, it would be amazing. But
What about a
I
top
can't.
hat?
No, the top hat would just sink
Oh,
through
top
him,
hat.
unfortunately. But yes, I'll leave you two to your conversation.
Don't want to slaughter anything, but the deal I made was to return dangerous undead to their original state.
Then why am I still alive?
Do you plan on committing a lot of murder on innocent people?
Innocent is a complex word now. It was fairly easy to understand.
Innocent has always been, again, these words have always been complex, but at the base meaning, people who are just living their lives. Not, you know, people who, for whatever reason, have gotten in the way of something. Not like bandits, not people.
People are very philosophical for an adventuring group. Back in my day, we just killed whatever we needed
You
to.
fuck off!
I work here!
Well, go somewhere else then!
I'm stuck behind the bar!
Yes, he's tied with rope.
He picks up Charles and kind of plonks him on the shoulder of his armor, and Charles kind of roams around his armor, cleaning up any whiskey droplets and stuff. He's a good lad, Charles. Yes, yes.
Fucking Christ. Anyway. as long as an undead ID doesn't plan on harming people just for the sake of harming them, they're fine.
This is becoming a very complex thought experiment. People seem to be very... Complex is a very good word for everything, it seems.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what did happen when Guri just had like that? Guri was hearing the conversation of Satish over speaker stone branded trademark.
Right. So, in the bottle is... You know how you can send messages through, like, communication stones?
Yes.
This is like an ash version of communication stone called... what did I write it down as? I think it's like phoenix ash or something like that. You sprinkle it on the ground and it will ignite, and it will ignite the other, like, phoenix ash that's like the other half of it. So, without communicating to people or anything, you can, like, sprinkle a small bit of this and inform someone else, hey, it's time to act.
So you would... Oh, so I see. So you would basically open this up and then it would tell the other person...
Hey, let's fucking go.
Okay.
Yeah, it just means it's, like, non-verbal and stuff, so you don't have to worry about people overhearing it.
Okay. Okay.
And what was the other question?
What are the primal memories that Guri just got when they heard about Satish losing an eye to bandits?
Okay, so the primal memories that you would have got would be in relation to your time as, you know, the guy. It would be in reference to stuff that Gui can't 100% remember, but he does remember taking part in procedures that would remove people's eyes, including eventually his own.
Okay.
But when and where, you can't place it or anything.
Okay. Yeah, Guri's just gonna nod a little bit, kind of put a hand across their forehead and just sort of brush their face.
People are complicated. I'm going to go retire.
And I take the bottle with me.
Do you want to take Charles with you in case you end up spewing? Charles, go with him just in case. I can't fucking replace another bed. Can I get the rest of you anything? Food, drink,
Alcohol.
friends. You know, what do you need?
I need to drunk text.
All
What
I will,
is not my ex, but
Can
will
we
be.
rent a friend?
all I will say is that
Rent a friend.
Kyrie is not in the room that Huey and her were in, and has resided in another room.
Okay. Kyrie is currently sleeping on Ovani's bed.
Sure.
You want alcohol, right? And he points at Flynn.
Yeah, you know, I've got a very heated conversation I need to have with someone.
You look like a grog man. You're a grog kind of man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sort you some
Yeah.
grog. He kind of pulls a tankard of this salty, awful grog and slides it to you. That'll remind you of home.
Tastes like home.
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful.
Anyone else want anything?
Can I just quickly have the sending stone tonight? I want to talk to the level.
Yeah. Vanya would sort of turn to Flint. Oh, you wanna call Ozek?
Yeah, after. Look, I just want to confirm a few things. You know?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind. You can have it.
You want me to check in on your brother as well, or?
If he's there, you can like call me. Get me.
I'll pass
Like
it.
to talk. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like Kyrie isn't going to be sleeping in, you know, with Gooey's room. Or Gooey's not going to be in Kyrie's room.
Kyrie's not in her room.
We can share it. It's fine. We can have a. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slumber party!
Seems everybody is a bit on edge
Me
today.
and the boys.
You all seem a bit stressed out. Like, do you need like a vacation day or something?
I need a therapist.
We've got those. Not here in the tavern, but we do have them in Aurymond.
I have a D&D session where all of our characters go to therapy.
If you want to do that, we can.
Is it called Rent a Friend?
No, that's a
I think
different
Rent a
service.
Friend
That's
is,
the
like,
night
completely
market.
different.
Ah,
Oh.
But yeah, you're communicating with Isaac, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need to be in a private for it, or are you putting it on speaker stone?
I don't know. I think if things get to a certain level, I'll ask for it to be private, but...
Okay. So it's like on speaker stone, and then you're like, hang on. Right, what's up?
If Flint's like, this is getting too personal, I
Yeah.
will ask to be on a private.
Yeah, it connects, and you hear,
Boy, okay.
hello, Isaac speaking. Is this Ivani, Flint, Little Bird, Gooey, Kyrie?
I just, you know, things have been... I've been
Oh, it's
wondering
Flynn.
a few
Okay,
things since
got
we've
it.
been at the capital. Yes, it's Flynn. Yeah, I was just wondering just a couple of things. Since, you know, we're at the capital,
Yep.
and it's just been on my brain a bit about the fact that, you know, I'm kind of wanted,
Yep.
depending who you ask. And I just
Anyone.
wanted to know, you know, you said that, you know, when we first met, you said that you recognized me, and then
Yep.
you looked into it a bit.
Yep.
And I just wanted to just know from my own personal ego, what kind of things that your file said about me, you know? You're
I
not on
mean-
speaker stone, so don't worry.
I mean, do you mean
just like-
personal
like-
research into you, or like peacekeeper research into you?
I mean, if there's like a nice document with everything on,
I mean, yeah, we've
because
got
I would
document-
assume that like,
I work under the crown technically, so we have to keep documents and information on any kind of criminals that we find.
yeah, I was just wondering, like, you know, how did you first find out about me? I just wanted to know what kind
We
of
captured and
reputation I have
killed one of
amongst
your
kind.
crewmates.
oh shit.
Huh. Would I know which one
I mean, if you
he's
ask,
talking about?
he's only said we captured and killed one. Which one exactly?
I mean, no. I just want to know if this is like, if this is like a recent event.
Oh
or
no, this is
not.
this is how we first found out about your group. So you guys have always kind of
Yeah,
been a
so
fucking
I'm just
problem.
asking if Flint would know about that then.
I mean, maybe, like you said, you have people come and go all the time. You don't really delve
Oh,
into
yeah,
personal
good
life or
point.
anything.
Right.
Yeah, it was maybe 5-6 years ago. You know, when you guys started getting a bit more ballsy with merchant ships, we kind of had to do some research into you, and you know, criminals never give up information easy, so.
Who
You
was
know,
the ship under at that time?
at that point, I believe
Yeah.
it was. I forgot his fucking name.
Blackwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Wonderful. Flint hangs up. At the mention of that name, Flint hangs up. Hands it back to Avani. Right,
It rings
cool.
again.
Wonderful. Flint just leaves. Just grabs the bottle, leaves.
It rings again.
Jacob?
Hello?
Hi. Is this Ozak?
Yeah, speaking. This is
Oh,
Ivani, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Flynn.
Um,
I think there may have been a communication issue or something. I mentioned about
yeah.
Blackwood, and he just kind of, the call dropped. I don't know if there's a comm issue or if, you know, I said something I shouldn't have. I mean, he asked the
what was that about?
information, so.
Yeah, but what was that about? Blackwood?
Oh, the previous captain of Flint's ship. We had to get information on him and stuff.
Right. Yeah. I think Flint is a little bit upset. You know how he is.
No, I don't.
You don't know how he is. He's a little bit upset, but.
Yeah, we, you know, with Blackwood being the previous captain, and you know, kind of a renowned one, and then we had to get information on the new captain. Blackwood worked with us on occasion. Bit of an asshat, but you know, as are pirates.
Fair enough. It's got complicated. So, anyway, how are you guys doing? How are you?
Yeah, we're currently on open waters. It's not really much we can say other than we're sailing. Boy, howdy, are we sailing right now.
That's good. How's the dish doing with her eye?
Not great.
Oh.
It's definitely more mopey than last time. A lot more reserved. I think. I don't know. As a mage myself, I don't know much about occult magics. You know, being a half fiend, I try to avoid that. You know, for my own sake. Last thing I need is, oh look,
Smart
it's
thing.
the half fiend that does occult magic. Ooh, kill him.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether it's that or whether she blames herself. But she's definitely downtrodden at the moment.
Well, I hope she's okay for now.
Yeah, we're gonna take her to one of the peacekeeper mages here in Aurymond. Well, where you guys are in Aurymond. See if they can find out anything.
Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't mind just seeing it myself as well. We've had to deal with cultists as well. Maybe we can like determine something.
Oh, this wasn't cultists.
You sure it wasn't?
They didn't have the masks.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, it just seemed like run-of-the-mill bandits.
Oh.
Strong ones at that. But there was a big guy, you know. It was all kind of a blur. It happened so quick.
Well, if she's doing fine, then well,
As
luck
good as
for
she
you.
can after losing an eye, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, never a good thing. Just a quick question before I hang up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. How much do you know about Flint?
Like, as a person or as a criminal?
Criminal, I guess.
Oh, we know a fair bit.
Do you?
Well, yeah, we've captured like 7 of his old crewmates and interrogated them.
Oh.
You know, they're pirates. They're in need of money, food, shelter. Some of them are a lot more loyal than others. Some of them were from, you know, the old crew. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. Either way, we got information. You know I'm not a great guy. Come on. I do what I need to do to get what I need to get done.
Kind of scummy, yeah. I know.
Yeah, but it works for me.
Yeah, apparently. Are you aware of Flint's status as well?
Now, what do you mean by status? Because on technicality, he is a prince. Or a king, I should say.
I see, yes. Okay, never mind.
After Blackwood, you know, it kind of got passed around. Although I don't think he is currently, because he's not on the ship. So maybe that would fall to his second in command? We'll get more information as soon as another one of them shows up.
I'm surprised you didn't interrogate Flint.
Why would I interrogate the captain of a ship? Flint hasn't done anything against me. At the end of the day, I'm going to do the bare minimum to get my job done as long as I still get paid. And if the bare minimum is, you know, every now and again capturing a member of his crew who's abandoned them and getting information, I'll do that. I ain't about to go hunting the captain. Like, I got better things to do with my time.
I think you're going at this backwards.
The longer this investigation goes on, the more money I can earn from it. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, I see. So you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ah, bad cop.
Yeah, bad cop.
yeah.
I feel used. I'm glad Flynn isn't knowing this.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
Anything else you need, I'm more than happy to break fucking Peacekeeper rules of oath and let you know information.
No, I think I'm good for now. Oh, is Imber there?
Yeah, he's sat in the back room eating now. Do you want me to go get him?
No, it's fine. Just give him my greetings, and I'm sure he'll be fine. Thanks.
Okay. We should be there in about. Hey, where the fuck are we? You hear the captain just kind of go, en route? And he's like, I'll keep you updated when I know more. Once we get towards Tria and we can see, like, Eustrix and all of that, I'll let you know. If you need anything else, just give me a call.
Yeah, will do. And if you need any of our help, any information or something, you can also call.
There's only so much I can do on a boat, you know? Mahjong only goes so far.
Yeah.
Well then, see ya. And I hang up.
No one gives Ozak a chance to say goodbye in the calls. It's like, okay, bye, dude!
Yeah.
It's like that.
He's a dick.
It's like that. You say
He doesn't
goodbye.
deserve it.
It's the you say goodbye first. Okay, goodbye. He's like, hang on.
Hey.
Ozak's not a good person.
No.
No, he's not. I'm gonna kill him.
He did just disclose
I'm gonna kill him in
information
his
that
sleep.
even Flynn hasn't disclosed yet.
Okay.
Kill him in his sleep.
I
gonna
go
gut him
to
like
the
a
bar
fish.
and I just ask for something. Maybe like a grog or something.
Yeah, we can do your grog. Cheapest thing on the fucking menu. 1 copper.
Yeah, sure. I hand over 1 copper.
Slides.
Can
it,
I-
kind of puts it
yeah.
on the side.
Can I press the vegetation to make it taste like something stronger?
I don't know if you've ever had grog before.
Pretty
It's
sure I have.
no, I mean IRL.
Oh,
It's literally strong alcohol watered down with salt water.
but I'll make it more stronger again.
Oh god.
I drank grog and it is awful.
It's
Oh.
awful, it makes you so sick, and it gets you so sloshed. Because you get the alcohol thing, and then you also get, you know, the drinking salt water thing.
Salt also makes you want to drink more.
Yeah.
So alcohol makes you want to drink water, and then salt makes you want to drink more. So
It's a nightmare concoction. I fucking hate pirates for coming up with it.
taste of shit.
Oh, the best.
What, shit?
Beef
Yeah.
pieces of shit, yeah. Well, it's called a poop deck for a reason.
It's because it's
Yeah, it's really
exclusively where Flint shits.
Yeah.
On the deck.
They're like, Captain, please,
even
that's
entire
not what
deck
it
for
means. And he's there like, no, it is now. I'm a captain.
And flute shite. Flint shite's poop deck. That's great. That's like an amusement ride. That's fucking awesome.
So what do you all want to do now?
Can I just have a clarification? That entire conversation was on speakerphone, correct?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, but you went upstairs, didn't you?
Downstairs.
Flint went back to their room, yeah, with
Yeah.
just so much grog, just too much.
Yeah. Is there anyone else in the room that's like reacting to this conversation?
Yeah, everyone that's at the bar would have heard what's gone down on that conversation. So that's Little Bird.
Might as well head to bed.
Okay. Little Bird, are you also conking out for the night?
Oh, I just sat there like, what the fuck? Why is everyone leaving me? Fucking guess I'll go to bed at 8 p.m.
Yeah, you'll go to sleep. Some of you don't sleep great. You know, Gooey, Flynn,
Mm-hmm.
probably
Definitely
Kyrie. But yeah, the morning comes around, you're all having a good time. Like, in the morning, not sleeping great. The tiefling from before is there, like the half tiefling ASMR.
Oh god.
And he's like, you all look abysmal. Do you need a drink?
Oh?
Do you need a flannel? Do you need like a hot steam? Do you want to go to the bathhouse? Like,
Yes.
that's not me inviting you to come with me. I go
I
in my own
wasn't
time.
asking. Listen, you ruined your chances with me. I'm just saying.
I didn't want to. Okay.
You're sending mixed signals, okay? I'm not really sure about this.
Yeah, the bathhouse is in Northgate. Like, if you want to go to it, you can go to it. You look like you probably need a hot steam and a good relax. Obviously, no pressure. You guys want to be stressed and tense. You can be stressed and tense.
You can do it.
There we go.
I believe in you.
Can I just carry the keg around with me?
I mean,
Deadlift it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would appreciate if the kegs could stay here because we need to recycle them.
I'll bring it back.
We could give you a couple of water skins and fill it up. That way you won't get stopped for day drinking a keg.
Is that
Oh, it's
illegal?
water.
It's grog. We can very clearly smell it's grog. Who buys
Stinky
a
water.
keg of water?
It's stinky water, very stinky water.
I mean, it's technically like
Fresh from the poop
2/3.
deck.
Technically 2/3 salt water, yes, but
Gooey just sneaks up behind everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
is this including the tiefling?
Yes,
Oh,
specifically just behind him.
oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god.
Did you all sleep well?
Are you doing okay?
Perfectly clear.
That doesn't sound good.
Are we hunting the burr hag today?
We can do that.
I feel like I
Or-
shouldn't be in this conversation. He just kind of backs
No,
away.
why are you here? Go away.
I work here.
Well, fuck off. Go somewhere else.
You need to stop telling people who work in a place who are stood having a conversation with you. Why are you here?
No,
Usually-
actually, I don't.
Already.
What I need to do is to find someone where I'm trying to have a conversation and they just keep fucking butting in.
World
Like-
building when fucking
World
all of
building
the
when you're a
NPCs
shithead.
make you their only business.
And
Listen,
you've got other shit to do. Go and serve somebody else.
my mornings are working down here for the people down here.
Wipe my
Go
ass.
talk to someone else down here then.
We can talk to someone else.
Christ.
Don't mind him.
He walks away, just like head in his
Oh,
hands, like,
I'll give him the double birds.
oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we could go and hunt a bear hag, or I got this, and I'll pull out the quest thing for the Easling.
Yeah, how close are they together? On
Not
map?
very.
Not very.
But for the Easling quest, I figured we could just take the hit, not get paid for it, go and find out who they are or where they are, and go and get, let Gooey talk to them.
That does sound beneficial.
That way, you can find out
Yeah.
any information, and if they end up wanting to come back and, have whatever they know written down or whatever, then they can do that. And if not, then we can just leave them be.
How
We never saw them.
are they like? Are they each? Is the burr hag and the oozling quest like in complete opposite directions?
The Burhag is more near like Bronwall. It's like a fair while away.
Okay. Is it so at the base of the mountain still?
No, it's more in like the hilly area between Bromwall and Snowtall.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not really close.
I guess we could. We could potentially go see the burr hag first. then potentially I could go see the other oozling. I have many questions for them.
Oh wait, but Ozek and the rest are coming back as well in
can
about a week's
go.
time.
We
Yeah,
can
fuck
go
it.
Well,
and
let
kill
us
a
know.
bear hag.
They'll just have to wait till we get back.
Yeah, we can do that. Well,
It is what the rest of you mortals want to be doing.
you're mortal too.
I'm not too bothered what we do.
Do you all plan to spend your earnings before traveling?
In here, certainly not. I don't think. Everything's so expensive.
Probably
there is
grab some
something I would
potions
like to get.
before we leave.
Yeah, more potions. We can. I'm fine with doing the Burr Hag. Should be. We could do the Burr Hag and then return for Ozek, or we could do the Oosling if anyone wants to do that really badly. But I don't want Ozek to wait too long for us. We kind of wanted to meet up as well.
He can wait.
I'm sure you want to wait, but think of Satish.
What about her?
Well, Satish has. She lost an eye. So
Yes.
I'm gonna check up on her. She
Returns a
she-
bit black.
she's ooh, you okay?
Eyes. I used to have
You are a
them.
fan of one?
I
Oh,
used to have
Whoa.
them.
you've had them. I say that as a statement. I've seen you with one.
It appears that the host body that is originally constructed from my previous form may have something to do with her losing an eye.
It's very specific.
It felt good though.
Oh,
An eye.
No,
in like what way?
the memory was joyous.
Oh.
At least that was the emotion being experienced during the time.
I mean, whatever. Different strokes for different folks, you know.
That is true. Are we going to stock up on more healing potions before we leave?
I would like to, yes.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna go for more potions? Like,
Yeah, I
we
think
can
so.
just, like, speed run it and just, like, how many are each of you looking at getting?
I would like to get the more expensive versions that heal.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, and before we go, I'm gonna go to Captain and say, you know, Ozek knows a lot about you.
Like specifically personal shit or
More criminally.
'cause- God.
Yeah, I think he knows more than you know about yourself in some ways. Well, yeah.
I mean, what I'm learning is that a lot of the people that have been on my ship are untrustworthy fucks.
Yeah, I think so as well. I don't really want to judge, but I am.
I don't really want
Listen,
to, but
there is
God, I want to.
Listen, there are paper we have contracts that people got to sign when they come on. I think those might need updating now to be like an NDA.
What was it
I will.
before?
Well, just know that
Just like, hey,
yeah.
don't break these rules. Have fun.
yeah.
BK do crime.
See,
Yeah,
just
basically.
yeah. Just know that
Don't ruin the vibe.
don't traitor. Don't be a traitor.
Don't ruin the vibe.
Chill vibes. No, just know that Ozek knows a lot. You can't keep any secrets from him apparently, so have fun with that. my liege, and I make my way to get some potions.
I punch Ozak. No, not Ozak. Avani. As soon as you say that, I punch it. Just reflexively.
Oh, okay. No, my bad. Slip off the tongue.
It's so good. I mean, if it's only just like a reflex thing, like...
Yeah.
You start to duel with Rani.
Rani's at 1 health.
Yeah. But that's all then today's session. I hope you've enjoyed, both viewers and listeners, and we'll catch you all next Monday.